It's my day off. I get to spend all day at home. I'm a little bit sniffy. I think it's either allergies or it's a cold has caught up with me. But I'm going to go get a PCR test to make sure I'm okay. And then I'm going to watch Paddington 2, which was recommended to me by Viv, who played the grandma in Billy Elliot. And I haven't seen Paddington 2 yet, so I'm really looking forward to it. But also just wanted to show you, this is a flask I picked up for myself. And it's got little cats on it. And they're all like really content, overfed, beautiful, chunky little kitties. This one is the best, Grumpy Cat. So I'm going to make some tea. This tea here, Gayokuru, I'm not sure really how to pronounce it, but it is the spenniest and the nicest green tea in the world. So I'm going to make a pot of that and watch Paddington 2.
But he likes his marmalade.
That's a good sign.
Oh, yes, Pastuzo. If we look after this bear, I have a feeling he'll go far.
Paddington is basically a story about immigration and what happens to people who are accepted by a very civilized, like established society like London town. And this is a terrifyingly sad story about how an immigrant is blamed for a crime and then sentenced to prison. I don't know. Paddington was absolutely delightful, full of just really great animation and different layers of storytelling, very clear. It was just lovely. It was a really, really nice thing to watch. I have no intention of doing anything else apart from watching TV, so I've started Gaslit with Julia Roberts, which is really interesting. It's about an era where like women and female voices aren't really heard, and it's about a woman trying to be heard in her own way. I've just done one episode and I'm enjoying it, but I'm also enjoying the fact that I have infinite cups of tea and junk to eat, and also my husband's finished work so we can start watching together. So I've actually had quite a productive day today. First thing I did today is I drove my husband to work and I picked up the folders from Belvoir to do my post-production work because I have cold and flu symptoms, and because of COVID that means I am stuck at home, not infecting people in the office. So I've been doing post-production work at home. I just dropped some coats off to the cleaners and I got this beautiful red Paddington bear jumper which has this beautiful tartan lining, and it is so warm. It says it's made in Scotland, and I believe it because I feel like I'm wearing an entire sheep's worth of wool. And it's thick and it's dense and the wind's not getting through. In Sydney there's like forecasted below 0 degree nights coming, which never happens in Sydney, so we're all buckling up for that. What else did I do? I had dumplings for lunch, which is really good, and I'm just buckling it down now and trying to get the rest of the post-production done so that I can move on to my next show that starts in just over a week, and I'll let you know what that is very shortly. It's good though. So yeah, just heading home now, having dropped things off to the dry cleaners to keep working. I'm very rarely in charge of making dinner. Not because I'm not good at cooking, but because I don't care very much about cooking. But tonight, because James is doing his master's course, I'm in charge. And so I've got rice in that rice cooker cooking. I think it's ready. And I've made chicken and I've put it into the oven, and I'm going to make some broccoli. I hope it's good. Let's see what this is like. Oh, fires of hell. I always put greens into everything I do. I love greens. But with inflation at the moment and food prices being what they are, greens are so expensive. So they are kind of like a luxury. What I like most about greens is how pretty they are. Oh, so hot. I realised Me making dinner is the opposite of food porn. It's basics. It's usually steamed vegetables, rice or potatoes, and a protein that's very plainly cooked. This is always heaps fun because it feels like an explosion. Now I'm just nervously waiting for James to get a break in his online master's course because I was supposed to time it for 7:30, it's 7:34. Can you tell there's like a stage manager nervousness there when you're 4 minutes late? Anyway, all the food's done. It took me like 10 minutes to cook everything, which is my ideal. It's 7:50. I think everything's cold by now. I have to reheat it. Oh, I did try. Truly, brownies that come from the freezer that you reheat are the best. Oh, it's gonna be so good.